Okay, at the very baseline of your being, you are the dreamer. In the awareness of you arises the I am, which feels like love and expansion. At the same time, I am not or I can't feels like a constriction and self-negation. Now you are entitled to both love and cringe because you are dreaming it. And it could be said that this expansion, the I am, is the truth. The being, yes, I am, I can. And in this truth, you are everything. And so there's nothing that you can't, because whatever there is already you. And that's a very positive experience. That experience feels nice. And probably your emotional compass is gonna say to you, you know, this spell, I can't, because then your experience is just gonna feel sucky and cringy. So you want to dispel that and reinforce positive pattern, positive feedback loop. Let's go, I can, and just like everything is, so I am, and then that feels kind of nice. Now let's talk about the self-negation or the darkness, because it's important to understand the dark arts. As you, the dreamer of this experience, can manifest infinite things, you can also manifest the infinite void. And this is your destructive nature, or Shiva, the destroyer. Now, it's necessary to accept both polarities in order to have transformation, because also in your experience you will be moving from let's have a pizza, let's not. Okay, choice. Left brain says, knack. Separation, let's split that. Let's go have spaghetti. Okay, so now you can create emptiness, you can create space by saying no to pizza and then say, well, let's throw in a bowl of spaghetti instead. So the mind have creative and destructive, positive and negative polarity, and everything that exists here, your body, your world, all of this stuff, it's all the mind. So can do kind of like positivity, light without the dark, but know thyself is I am that which dreams, the assumption or projection of either light or dark. So there's a trinity there. The self is the dreamer, so only the self is the master, that which sees the appearance of light and dark and all the crystallization of this, like yin and yang here, all the spaghetti, pizza, ice cream stuff. Yeah. Cessation of talking, of expressing, is also the yin, the stillness, the calmness, the emptiness. So when you can have the slow-mo stillness, enter the dark and be unafraid of disappearing, or come into your self-expression and fully dance, so stillness and movement, but you see them as one, non-duality. Now you got the keys of creation, because now you have the keys of the entire universe, because you, the dreamer, are the dreamer of the entire universe. And only through these two polarities, the energetic momentum, electricity, and magnetic momentum, like light and dark, basically, this is the only agency from which everything is crystallized. Now you know magic. Because you can create and discreate, and in the perpetual creation, discreation, there is always then animation, or what we call life. Things are now animate because they arise from empty screen, from nothing into something, and then this something always transforms back into nothing and arises again as pixels. So pixels, here you see screen, it's animation, I'm alive on the screen. So it's always your choosing. Everything that you feel, everything that you say, everything that you think, you're choosing to do. You might do that automatically, we say unconsciously, we feel just like reacting to here appearances of things and then complaining and then getting more of that. Because as you come into this faster manifestation, you see instant reflection. You complain and you get more of that. Instead of complaining about something that is, you recreate that. Through the emptiness, you delete the assumption of that, and you think differently, you speak differently, and the thing changes. So your words and your thoughts become reflected as the external reality. All of it is your dream, your choice. Now, super interesting thing, this is a multiplayer arena, okay? So there are other people who are projecting different things, and you can sample from them. Like, you may sample what I'm saying, I like this, I'm gonna use this, right? So we exchange and we learn. But then you may sample and people might tell you, you can't. You have to do like this. Whoever heard of something like that? No, you can't. That's impossible. Now, if you internalize that, you can't, it may feel as a cringe to you because your desire of the I am wants to expand as I am already one with my desire, so I am that. And that feels cool because I want a banana or pistachio ice cream or something other. And most certainly you can, if you choose. But if you choose, I told you that you can't, then you will internalize that. Now this becomes your creation, something that you sample, but now you're projecting that. And if you assume that you can't, then reality is going to mirror that you can't. And that could be then a feedback loop that you're manifesting that seems like lack, that seems like scarcity, poverty, disability, but it is in your ability to create lack by assuming some negation, because you are expression of isness, and the negation of isness also is just a power of your console to express itself as something or nothing. So you project that there is no something, or you project that there is something. And it's very simple. Now, it might seem not simple because we have complex patterns that every day we revise. Every day we're shown our reality, and then we interact with this reality, and then we contemplate, and then we transcend, and we invoke new reality. And so there's like a million things, and every single thing has a million details. So your ice cream, your food, your milk, your banana, your relationship, your money, your business, your everything, your tennis, your football, your like it has like a million plays, millions ways to kick the ball, million ways to do something, and you're always transforming, recreating your feedback loop with every single thing that you are interacting with, whether that be your thought or a ball that you're kicking or something that you're smelling, licking, tasting, touching, feeling, experiencing, and then upgrading. And all of these feedback loops, you're evolving, so you're always upgrading your experience, or you're transcending and completely dissolving some aspects of your experience and then have open space to sample new experience and bring something different in. So it might feel sometimes that you are lacking power just because there's a million little choices that you need to inspect and decide before something is manifest, and sometimes you may feel like you want the thing to manifest, you want the experience to be realized, and then fail to take responsibility for every single attunement, every single inner engineering, every single detail that you need to decide, but you want to rush into things and then things don't come. So you need to process it, because it is absolutely in your template to project your reality, but you need to sit with your template and you need to fine tune, and then when it's crystallized you can then press enter and you upload it and it gets rendered out and it's in your movie, and then you can let it go and just have the experience and then play with it. So take your time, trust the process. You are creating this, you are dreaming this, and take responsibility for I can and I can't, or I want, I don't want to, because it's all your preference.